Comparison shopping is so easy with the internet. Search for any item and dozens of options pop up almost immediately, complete with price, reviews, and shipping options. Even the small stores have joined in the process to keep their doors open and, if savvy, expand their clientele. Gone are the days of spending hours driving from store to store looking for the perfect item and the best price. It's all done in a few moments online, and it gets delivered to your front door. Life is good in modern day America. Even though comparison shopping is good for the wise purchaser, not all comparisons are great. Yesterday's Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary began a study of the prophetic book of Isaiah by looking at an unfavorable comparison. In Isaiah 1, verses 2 and 3, God compared his people, the unfaithful nation of Judah, to oxen and donkeys. The first word of Isaiah's first sermon to Judah were a rebuke for rebellion and an unfavorable comparison to oxen and donkeys. According to God, oxen and donkeys were smarter than the people of Judah and Jerusalem. And the comparisons kept coming. In verse 8, he compared the daughter of Zion, Judah, to a shelter in a vineyard, like a watchman's hut in a cucumber field, like a besieged city. In other words, exposed and all alone, weak and defenseless. If that wasn't enough, the next comparison is even more shocking because God compared them to two of the most infamous cities in human history, Sodom and Gomorrah. Unless the Lord of hosts had left us a few survivors, we would be like Sodom. We would be like Gomorrah. Isaiah 1:9. Well, maybe that's not so bad. At least he's only referring to their obliteration from the face of the earth. And at least God preserved a remnant in Judah rather than completely wiping them from the face of the earth. Except that in a masterful segue, God continued the comparison to include their wickedness and corrupt character. Hear the word of the Lord, you rulers of Sodom. Give ear to the instruction of our God, you people of Gomorrah. Isaiah 1:10. Yeah, they were just as bad. But let's not gloat. America is just as bad too. Even in our so-called good old days, America was filled with sin and corruption. And even though today's approved sins are different, they're no better than the approved sins of the past. And in some cases, parallel the sins that brought fire and brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah. But instead of worrying about America's destiny, consider the one person whose destiny you can control, yourself. God is calling you to repentance and faithful obedience. Will you hear? Will you give ear? Thank you for watching Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.